it's time to hand out some hardware. Women's singles gold medal match. Bobbi Oshiro, the 4 seed, taking on the 11 seed, Kat Stewart. Oshiro say, that angle is so difficult to defend there from Stewart. Great touch there from Stewart to get back within 2. Just like that, now it is Stewart who has flipped the script. Missed return. Stewart takes the opening frame, 16-14. Even better ball for Stewart. Oh my goodness. And it brings up a match point. Stewart secures gold. Straight games over Bobbi Oshiro. And for the first time, Kat Stewart is golden. That match coming just over a month ago in Newport Beach. Kat Stewart earning her first ever gold medal in women's singles on the APP Tour. She's medaled in back-to-back tournaments, picking up a bronze in New York at the end of May. And Stewart will serve first here in our women's singles gold medal match. And a missed return from Oshiro to start it off.
Yeah, Oshiro going for the deep ball there, just pulled it a little wide. That's one thing we saw from Stewart in Newport and here this week is that strong deep serve. Ooh, just wide. Just enough dip on that forehand for Oshiro to throw Stewart off a little bit.
Ooh. Oh, just missing that forehand right there, but a good pushback from Oshiro too on the backhand, pushing Stewart well back behind the baseline on that return.
2-1. Oshiro really trying to work sideline to sideline so far. Hasn't been able to dial it in quite yet.
Well, when Chad and I both hit it, whoever controls the kitchen line in this matchup is going to control the match. And right now it's Kat Stewart, and Oshiro's trying to dip that ball sideline to sideline.
Great get from Oshiro, but it sets up the easy put away. It's a 4-1 lead for Stewart.
Well, and the difficulty with that for Oshiro when she takes that forehand down the line is Stewart has that cut volley on the backhand. So as she cuts it, it slides through these newer courts. It's not coming up. Oshiro really needs to try and get that below the net.
Oh, wow.
What a return.
That's a heavy forehand return right there. Stewart on her heels. All she can do is kind of shrug her shoulders on that one.
And the ball's disappeared in the back again for the 150th time this week.
Prior to the gold medal match in Newport Beach, Stewart and Oshiro had met once before. That was back at the Chase Miami Open in March of 2024. That went 3. Oshiro taking the final 2 games, 17-15 and 15-13. A little too much. Is Oshiro back within 1?
And right now, Oshiro's content with going baseline to baseline right now. She doesn't really come in at all.
Oh, had the approach, but a better pass from Stewart.
After you made that comment, I was going to say Oshiro did get burnt a couple of times in Newport with that backhand down the line from Stewart. We saw it just there.
5-3. Oshiro watches it clip the outside of the line. Stewart doubling up Oshiro here early on.
I mean, that's a good deep ball from Oshiro right there, but the preparation from Stewart, she was already in position. Ball bounces, she accelerates forward.
Into the net post, Stewart. Another point.
Well, speaking of Stewart earlier this week, after her run to get to Championship Sunday, we spoke about her calmness, her demeanor, not getting frustrated when a mistake does happen because they are going to happen. And she said that's really changed her approach. It dots the line there, and that's not coming back. But again, that approach is great because it's that whole, Ted Lasso memory of a goldfish. You make a mistake, just let it go, move on to the next point, and Stewart's done a really good job of that so far this week.
The APP Women's Open presented by The James is back. Coming to Columbus, Ohio, October 3rd through 5th. The second annual Women's Open is designed for all women to compete, celebrate, and connect in the name of breast cancer awareness. Check out the theapp.global for more information. Strong start for Kat Stewart, 8-3 over Bobbi Oshiro to open up game one of our women's singles gold medal match. You talked about taking control of the kitchen line. How has Stewart been able to do that effectively?
Well, I mean, she really hasn't had to take too much control of the kitchen line right now. She's painting those sidelines. The strokes, the timing are on point right now. The times that she has come forward, she's using that cut backhand, and that ball is dying on the court right here. Oshiro hasn't been able to get it below the net, and Stewart's able to just apply that pressure even more. Sorry.
That's definitely because she just misses that sideline right there, but she's painted outside the lines there.
Too much off the forehand wing from Oshiro, and unforced error side out.
Well, rushed through her shot. As soon as she was going to hit this, front hip goes before she even makes contact.
Better sequence there from Oshiro, moving Stewart sideline to sideline. Takes that ball just inside the baseline. Doesn't give Stewart the time to recover.
It is another baseline rally. Who does that favor in the long run?
I'll answer that after this. Honestly, I feel like either one, it just depends on the depth that they're hitting their ground strokes, right? If they're hitting those ground strokes at the baseline or just inside, then that's the advantage. Well, that was deep.
Yep.
Well,
doubling up on the down the line, forces the error.
Pays off in the end. That ball Oshiro played looked like it was a little deep, but the backhand cross-court error from Stewart gives it to her anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Stewart, another quality pass.
Yeah, right now Stewart's passing shots are incredible. She's reading Oshiro getting there, but like Chad said, it's who can get their feet set. So every time that Kat's passing Oshiro, her feet are set.
I think Oshiro needs to work the point just a little bit longer before that approach with how Stewart's striking the ball right now.
And can't afford errors. It's a 12-6 lead in favor of Stewart. And before coming on to the Pro Pickleball Tour, Stewart, making a name for herself, had a career high of 158 on the ITF women's circuit in professional tennis.
Yeah, you can obviously see that stroke, and from tennis, very easy for the tennis players to adapt to the singles game immediately. Takes them a little longer to get to that doubles prowess.
Missed return, second of the match.
Little kick.
Brings up a game point for Kat Stewart.
Yeah, that serve just kicked up a little bit on Oshiro. You saw her look down at the court after that miss.
14-6.
Oshiro able to force the air to stay alive here in the first.
The ball penetrates, and it's in the corner. Stewart's almost hitting that from off the sideline and deep behind the baseline. It's a great ball from Oshiro. She needs a few more of those.
Got a little help with the missed return. The most important thing for Oshiro here is Stewart is frozen at 14. It gives Oshiro an opportunity to catch up.
14.
Oh,
That's big a forehand. You saw how well Oshiro got down in the legs right there, and see acceleration behind the ball. That right hip and hand coming through.
14.
Beautifully played by Oshiro, and this is a similar situation to where she found herself in the semifinal. She was facing a match point down 14-9, ended that match on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, that's a great little drop shot here from Oshiro. Good touch. Stewart does get there, but Oshiro's covering perfectly.
Oh, rusted.
Oh,
Side out. 14.
Had the big serve, got the short return.
game point number 2 as Stewart has ball in hand.
14-10.
Rush through it. Like, that ball's going sideways, right? And so Stewart kind of tries to grab it and pull it back with her, but she forgets the ball almost, and it goes off the edge guard. You got to stay down through that. I'd like her to stay down through, like you said, Chad, with Bobbi Oshiro with the legs. And I'd like to see her push that right up that sideline.
Another deep penetrating ball from Oshiro. It's a 6-0 run.
Well, welcome to rally scoring in singles, ladies and gentlemen, because Bobbi Oshiro just closed that gap. We've seen her do it. And almost right now flipping the script at what Stewart did to Oshiro in Newport.
Why does Bobbi Oshiro like to play from behind so much? It feels like
Pressure is a privilege.
She gets behind and she's just like, awesome. I'm going to smile this off and just come right back at you. And now look at the scoreboard, 14-12.
Oshiro has 8 medals on tour in 2025, 5 golds, a silver, a pair of bronze. Would love to upgrade that silver that came in Newport Beach to a gold medal here in Midland.
And for me, even if she does not come back and take this game, she still has the momentum moving in the game too, right? She was down, you said it was 12-6 at one point, and then she's going on a 6-point run. Like, this is an incredible run here for Oshiro. And Dorian, you hit it. It's that freeze, right? You get stuck on that because now you got to serve and score to win.
Time in. 12-14.
Oh, too good.
The coverage from Stewart was fantastic.
Yeah, excellent read off of that roll from Oshiro. This get right here throws it down the line. Instantly recovers. Oshiro, the momentum took her out wide.
Just wide, Stewart withstands a late push from Bobbi Oshiro to take the opening game of 15-12. The reigning gold medalist halfway home to making it 2 in a row.
Over 10 years ago, Gearbox changed the game. No honeycomb, no soft spots, just pure, patented technology. Players felt it instantly. This was different. That legacy lives on in the new GX2. With our SST 2.0 carbon fiber rib core, it delivers explosive pop, locked-in control, and unreal feel. It's not just better, it's Gearbox. Visit gearboxsports.com to experience the paddle built different.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Looking for ways to keep active and mobile? Try Penetrex. Penetrex is different than other products with no greasiness, irritation, or unpleasant odors. Made with unique ingredients, it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Penetrex, the #1 online rated joint and muscle cream.
but Kat Stewart coming away with game one, 15-12 over Bobbi Oshiro.
Bobbi made a great run at the end, Chad. You were going to hit right on that, right? Bobbi kind of closed that gap, but we were talking off camera. The difference, those last 2 points, Kat Stewart got to the net.
Well, and Stewart came out. The ball striking was on point. She's painting the line. And then Oshiro found that rhythm. She started going for a little bit more on the ground stroke. But yes, that timeout at 14-12 and then coming forward, putting the pressure on, that is how she started. She let up a little bit.
Almost got a little comfortable sitting back at that baseline.
Kat Stewart, 27 years old, from Miami, Florida. The one career gold medal coming in Newport Beach, closing in on number 2. Just a step out of reach and a smile from Stewart.
Almost looked like Kat Stewart wanted to just kind of chuck her paddle right at it because she was just out of reach.
Even though Oshiro lost the opening game, she still ended it on a 6-1 run. Back-to-back points here. How does she carry that momentum through here to the early stages?
I think she needs to come out and still go for just a little bit more on those ground strokes, trying to put a little bit more pressure on with the pace. Once she gets Stewart on the run, then she can come forward.
That's too good. So a lot of people will cut that and they'll cut it and float it. Bobbi just slices through it and then it keeps it nice and low. It never comes up.
Oh, got it.
Read it right.
Yeah, just a little too far behind her right there. Difficult to try and bring that ball forward. Stewart went for a little bit extra on that passing shot.
1-3.
Nice overhead from Stewart back down the line.
Well, great spot. Typically, if you're going to flip that lob up and over or try and get that ball up and over, you're going to move and you're going to try and pinch middle. So Oshiro throws this up, pinches middle. Stewart doesn't even need to look. She just doubles up where it came from. This is a little mishit from Oshiro.
And it worked out perfectly.
Yes.
A little change of pace and a ball that just died when it bounced.
4-2.
Oh, no.
Oh, unkind net cord for Oshiro. It's a point for Stewart.
Stewart will take it, though.
And it not only, it didn't even land in, it landed on the line, which technically is in, but
3-4.
it's as close as you can get.
That's
really nice drop there at the happy corner.
And that's the role that Oshiro wants right there. That's what she was working on out on the practice courts before coming out here. She wasn't able to really hit this one in game one, but perfect role right there.
Just clipped the line. Another point for Oshiro.
All right, just catches that if we had a camera on Chad right now. He's motioning how Bobbi hits that shot. And when Oshiro gets that ball, there's no paddle movement. It's just catching it on that sweet spot and deadening it up.
Oh, and it went deep.
Yeah.
Oh, so Oshiro said she touched it.
That was the difference right there. Watch this backhand from Oshiro. She cuts that. So when she cuts that, it floats. She doesn't stab at it to keep it low like she did in previous points.
I didn't quite see that because of the wall of the tent right there, but
it caught the line.
By the sound of Stewart, she painted another line.
5-6.
Mishit from Stewart allows Oshiro to move ahead by 2.
Just moving through that one a little early on the approach. Gets that body rotational, pulls it cross.
Oshiro did win a pair of 3-game matches in bracket play. The round of 16 took games to 15-11, 15-0 over Murphy, and then the semifinal over Dario Walczek. Another point, 8-5.
Well, Oshiro using the sidelines to her advantage. She pulls this backhand cross court. Stewart's well out of bounds hitting this ball.
Oh, slap it, Oshiro.
And winner for Oshiro.
I mean, usually Oshiro is a little heavier on the topspin. This one, she just gears back and slaps it. Perfect passing shot there from Oshiro.
Stewart didn't do enough with that backhand right there. Let Oshiro recover.
Missed return. Oshiro the first to 10.
10-5, 1 minute.
Bobbi Oshiro on the bounce back here in game 2 of 10-5, looking to push this one out to a deciding game 3. Remember, coming up next is men.
Bobbi Oshiro, the Hawaiian native, 30 years old, currently living in Florida, played her collegiate tennis at Boise State, and she has been a consistent performer on the APP Tour.
Yeah, Bobbi's been, Chad and I have known Bobbi since she started playing pickleball years ago, and it just seems like Bobbi continues to get better every week.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Last year, it was almost a given in mixed doubles, right? That she was going to be there on Sunday. This year, she is there consistently every week across all 3 events.
Mm-hmm. Again, if you're picking a team, if you had to pick a team, I am starting my team, my franchise, with Bobbi Oshiro. I'm picking a very solid woman who can give you quality points and quality matches in all 3 disciplines.
Yes.
It's Bobbi Oshiro.
Yep.
Been saying it for at least a month or 2 now on tour. She is the top female in my eyes on tour.
Another beautiful backhand cut.
Starts with the forehand carve out too, right? And she carves out this backhand. Here's the forehand. And just easy cross court.
Ooh, just got it a little late right there. The other thing with Oshiro too is we talk about, she's making these consistent runs every week in all 3 disciplines. She's doing it with different partners each week.
Yeah, that too.
Stewart ready and waiting at the kitchen line.
She tried to do the exact same thing she did like 4 points ago, where Stewart pushed that backhand, and Oshiro tried to whip it back cross court again, but she didn't create the angle she wanted. Stewart was able to cut it off.
7-11. Point.
Run here for Stewart now.
3 straight points.
8-11.
Read it perfectly.
Make it 4 straight as she puts it out of reach of Oshiro.
Stewart, like Chad just said, read it perfectly. Oshiro running to get this forehand. Watch Stewart, anticipation, boom. Easy backhand winner.
9-11.
Put away by Oshiro, but quality ball striking on both sides.
Well, and another excellent setup there from Oshiro as well. That depth, chooses the right ball to come forward. Stewart with the great court coverage, but just not enough.
12-9.
The off pace,
a little shaky on the Oshiro volley right there.
But the off pace almost threw Stewart off a little bit. Her timing, she was out in front of it just a little bit on that backhand roll.
Oshiro really trying to push Stewart back off the baseline.
9.
That's an excellent approach shot there from Stewart. Deep to the backhand. Nice and controlled when she gets up to the kitchen line. Gets Oshiro out of position, and then the angle for the overhead.
10, 13.
Oh, that's blistered.
Hello.
That forehand is blistered by Kat Stewart right here on the approach. Just step into it, grip, and rip here. Oshiro can't run it down.
13.
Oh, Oshiro answers with a stinger of her own. Game point, Bobbi Oshiro.
I mean, between these two, you kind of feel like if the person up at the kitchen hits 2 volleys and doesn't end the point, then it's advantage to the ground stroke.
Oshiro standing tall. She pulls level 1 game apiece. 1 game left to decide our women's pro singles gold medal here at the APP Great Lakes Open.
This is why we drink. We drink for tonight, finally in town on the same weekend. Inside jokes, the great outdoors, karaoke till dawn, another cold one and a second slice. We drink for tomorrow, for the 7 a.m. 5K and the tailgate that follows. For the personal best that's about to be bestie. Kick flips and polar dips, drop shots, cheap shots, shoot your shot. We drink for the moment, shaky hands, steady beat, a blank canvas, trying to be something. Drink for yourself. No alcohol, no hangover, no empty calories, not a moment wasted. Partake brews the liquid. You bring the courage. Today is for the taking, and we make it happen.
You're 0 for 15 against your daughter because of your toenail bruises and blisters. But she doesn't care because she's got the win. So what do? You get RTP socks with small grip pads inside and out. Your feet will be planted and pain-free. So the next time you can show her that her old man still got it. Nice shot.
And that would be a W for me.
Shouldn't have told you about those socks.
Yeah, that's what you get for holding out on me.
Double or nothing.
Huh?
Road to Pro, official sock of the APP Tour.
Welcome back. It's been a tale of 2 games rather in our women's pro singles gold medal match.
Yeah, Kat Stewart playing really well in game number 1. She controlled the kitchen line well, got into a little funk in the middle where Bobbi Oshiro came back, and then the last 2 points, Kat Stewart got to that kitchen line, controlled the final 2 points, and put it away.
Yeah, and then in game 2, we talked about Oshiro and the importance of getting that momentum toward the end of game one. She came into game two and really applied that pressure. Went for a little bit more on the ground strokes, chose the right balls to come forward and take control of that kitchen line. But it was the absorption volleys. It was that backhand stab. We see a good forehand there. That ball just dies on the court. She was keeping Stewart off balance and then just ripping a forehand on the passing shot. Game three, I think it all depends on who comes out and is the more aggressive. Who's the one that can get the depth and really come up and take control.
Kat Stewart trying to make it back-to-back golds on the APP Tour in women's singles. Bobbi Oshiro looking for her first. Pulls it wide there.
A good early approach to the kitchen line by Kat Stewart, recognizing she had Oshiro on her heels. And that's going to be my difference maker. Can Kat Stewart get Oshiro moving and get to that kitchen line and control it like she did in game number one?
Just catches the line. But the difference in game two for Oshiro as well, and she was finally able to get those rolls below the net. She hits one there. Stewart really can't do anything with that volley.
Again, pushing Oshiro into the corner. Another point for Stewart.
Well, what Oshiro does really well, too, is what she did in game two, is when Kat Stewart was getting to that kitchen line, Bobbi Oshiro was finding her inner doubles game, where she's dropping to the corner and getting that ball to dip.
Stewart already starting to come forward earlier. She's not waiting as long in this ground stroke rally before she makes the approach. Really trying to apply that pressure early on Oshiro.
First time Stewart has been pushed to 3 games in a match since July 3rd against Yana Newell.
Oh, that was pretty.
Wow.
Had Oshiro leaning forehand.
A little, excuse me, backhand right here. Closes the body like she's going down the line, and then right at contact opens that right hip. Perfect roll cross.
Missed return from Oshiro. I would argue that was more of a put him on notice backhand.
5-1.
Too good. Right now, Stewart all over the kitchen line.
Yeah, I mean, she's controlling it from the jump, either the return or the serve, whatever she's on, she's controlling it from the jump, and then she's getting to that kitchen line, and she's not doing too much. She's just making Oshiro move. She'll get the second volley and then go from there, and then the missed return.
Compounding the issue, what's the biggest adjustment that Oshiro needs to make?
Calm herself down a little bit. Get that footwork going. Look at trying to apply a little bit more pressure with that return.
That's really nice. To control that and roll that out of the air, Oshiro makes it look easy.
2-7.
Oh, it was there. She just missed it wide. I mean, you saw her focus getting down in the legs right there. It was just a little quick on the rotation.
1 minute.
While we have a break in the action, let's update you on our Humana Cup standings. With only 2 events left in the Champions Division, Team Welsher has a 1-game lead on Team Endara. On the Masters side, Team Hickman, Spearman lead the way, but they are followed closely by Teams Powers, Headley, and Johnston Mourne with just 1 event remaining. And a reminder to check out the QR code on the screen for all of Humana's pickleball programming. Good crowd here on Championship Court for our women's pro singles gold medal match, game number 3 between Kat Stewart and Bobbi Oshiro. Stewart taking game 1, 15-12. Oshiro responding 15-11 in the second, but it's Stewart holding a commanding 8-2 lead at the end change, trying to make it back-to-back women's singles golds here on the APP Tour.
Kat Stewart come out really well, looking like she looked back to form from game number 1. Getting to that kitchen line, putting that pressure on Oshiro.
Third missed return of the game for Oshiro.
Yeah, not the start that you want after that end change right there for Oshiro. Just hitting the top of that ball, dipping it straight into the net.
Stewart returning a bit of a favor with a missed third.
3-9.
Oh, what a point! Oh my goodness.
Little behind the back flick there from Oshiro. Stewart read it. She had the opening in the court and just overswung, pushed it deep.
Missed return for Stewart. Oshiro back within 4.
Couldn't see it, but Bobbi Oshiro with a pretty big come on, trying to fire herself up after that one. Oh, rushed it, just rushed the forehand. Had a ball she could handle.
The error allows Stewart to be the first to 10 here in our winner-take-all game 3.
That's a big forehand approach there from Stewart. Good power, heavy top spin.
11-5.
Yep.
Oh, Stewart turning the screws, pulling out all the tools in the bag.
That's such a strong forehand right there. And not only is it strong, she rips it, but she keeps it in. She gets that top-spin on it. Beautifully placed from Kat Stewart.
That's all dumb. Stewart just standing up a little tall right there, trying to get up to the kitchen line a little too quick.
6-12.
Now Stewart just 2 points away.
A little mishit off her heels right there from Kat Stewart. This is where Oshiro made a run in game number 1.
Yeah, 14-6 at that point.
The miss hits it there. Gives Stewart a championship point.
14-7.
Stewart wasting no time. She is golden in the Great Lakes State. Kat Stewart, back-to-back golds on the APP Tour.
On the APP Tour. Let's give a hand to both APP pros. These are Bobbi Oshiro. We'll see more of Bobbi later on today. She has 2 more gold medal matches.
16 years from today, Greg Kushner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
At The Botanist, we always look further, seeing potential where others may not. We sustainably hand forage 22 Isla Botanicals to make a beautifully balanced gin, capturing the essence of our Scottish island home. Consciously crafted by our community to be enjoyed by yours. Look further.
Now it's not the time to give up, but to give in. I won't allow it. You won't allow it. I mean, the couch doesn't own you. You own you. Am I right? Of course I'm right. You can do this. Well, maybe not this, but you get the idea, right? Don't be a couch potato.
Find a doctor at you'llbeback.com. Arnold says, do it now.
The APP is sponsored by AARP, helping your health and happiness live as long as you do.
Gearbox, one court to rule them all. Introducing the GX2 series from Gearbox Pickleball.
And Isden. Born in Barcelona, Isden's effective skincare has had cutting-edge formulas for over 50 years. Isden. Love your skin.
And your Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match, Chad. Kat Stewart.
Yeah, Kat Stewart dropping game 2, but making the big recovery in game 3, putting the pressure on Oshiro, taking her second gold medal of the 2025 season. She's courtside with Dorian Croft.
Kat, congratulations. Back-to-back golds on the APP Tour. I want to take you back to the end of game number 1. Bobbi was making that late run. You called the timeout, and I know you've talked a lot about calmness and how that's changed the way that you approach things on court. How did you remain calm in that moment, and what were you telling yourself during the timeout?
Yeah, first of all, congrats to Bobbi for an amazing match today and for getting to the finals of all 3. So big, huge congrats to her. In terms of her coming back in the first game, the momentum was definitely shifting in her favor. And, you know, at this stage, you just have to trust in yourself and play your game, and that's what I did.
First time you've been pushed to 3 games since July 3rd against Yana. What was the biggest adjustment that you made in game number 3 that allowed you to take control from the jump?
Yeah, just trying to stay positive, stay, focus on what I need to do and not so much on what's happening. Just making the right adjustments and thankfully came out on top.
Now, I know we talked a little bit in Newport about the full circle moment, coming back from your injury, winning gold. Now to do it in back-to-back tournaments. How do you feel? What does this mean to you?
Yeah, it means everything to me. I think, like I said in Newport, the work is finally showing, and to get back-to-back is amazing, so I'm really grateful.
Well, Kat Stewart, your gold medalist here in Midland. Ken Herman has your medal.
Kat Stewart back-to-back, Chad. She's looking really good. She is going to be tough to beat the rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly. And we'd started talking about her last year, and then she had that ankle injury in Newport. She's put in the work. She took a bronze in New York, gold in Newport, gold again here in Midland. And we'll take a quick break and be back here with more action from the APP Great Lakes Open.